Elite athletes face long hours of training in their quest for greatness. Behind most successful athletes is a coach, motivating from the sidelines.
But in the case of double Paralympian Matt Slade, not quite from the sidelines. Matt's based in Auckland and his coach is in Christchurch, kind of opposite ends of the country.
Matt's decision to live and train hundreds of kilometres from his coach came after a certain young lady said, "I do."
It does get lonely and it's very challenging. You have to be very self-disciplined.
Auckland sprinter Matt Slade's training plan is simple.
So I basically just go out and try and, kill myself every time I get out and train, because I know I've got to do it up here, because if I was down there, my coach would be kicking my ass.
Coach Andrew McLennan is based in Christchurch, but he has a powerful influence even from afar. Matt's cerebral palsy means he has weakness on the right side of his body, but his strength and determination have led to a stellar athletic career. Matt's won gold, silver and bronze at 2 previous Paralympics. He's a New Zealand record holder in the 100, 200, 400 and 800 metres. Matt hopes for a repeat of his medal success this year in Beijing. That's despite major changes to his training regime. Matt sacrificed the close partnership with his long-time coach for a lifelong partnership. Matt moved to Auckland early last year to marry Sonia, herself a former athlete who moved here 6 years ago from France.
When I got to New Zealand early 2002, and pretty much straight away got involved with athletes with disabilities. And I've been coaching fields, and yes, I've seen Matthew there at competitions and camps and everything, and we just got to know one another as friends first, and yes, a little bit more someday.
Matt, going to put you on the spot now. What was it about Sonia that really appealed to you?
She was French. And I just found her a really easy person to talk to. And yeah, we pretty much clicked straight away.
All lined up?
Looks good.
Great. These timing lights are just some of the equipment Matt uses to communicate with his coach down in Christchurch. Because he lives so far away, technology is vital to his training.
Matt is able to measure his own times.
Oh sweet, that's not too bad.
Every couple of weeks, video analyst Jason Healy records Matt's progress to help his coach keep track of his training in the critical months leading up to Beijing.
The process starts out with Matt's coach in Christchurch. We have a chat about what type of angles, distances and number of camera views he wants to look at. Then Matt and I will set that up like we did this morning, film it. I'll then put it into the biomechanical software that Andrew uses and cut the movies ready for him, and then send that down to him for Andrew to do the detailed technical analysis, being he is the coach.
Because of his sporting success, Matt is well supported by Paralympics New Zealand. Promising athletes have an individual plan, an IPP, that maps their build-up and support needed. They're also allocated funds. Matt's using his to travel and compete against local athletes like fellow sprinter Chris Donaldson. He also flies between Auckland and Christchurch every fortnight for one-on-one coaching sessions.
It's not usually the sort of thing that coaches like to do, but just the fact that we get on really well, and it's worked in the past, that we know it's gonna work again.
What's so special about Andrew? Why don't you just get another coach up here in Auckland?
Well, I mean, Andrew and I have been together since 2003, so we've been together a very long time, and we've been very successful together. To be able to find that sort of connection, I guess, in just under a year, you'd have to start all over again from the beginning.
Somehow, Matt also fits a job into the mix.
There's not a lot of Paralympians that can say that they're professionally paid athletes.
most of us have to work. To put food on the table, Matthew Slade works here at Middlemore Hospital, where he implements the New Zealand Disability Strategy. So man, is it pretty hard to juggle sport and work and travelling to Christchurch and stuff?
I mean, yeah, it's always difficult to try and fit everything in. I mean, you only have a certain amount of time, but it makes it really challenging.
Are work quite supportive?
Oh, they're very supportive. I mean, I'm working about 30 hours a week, and then they sort of give me a few hours to be able to do my training and a couple of days every fortnight to go down to Christchurch.
Sweet. So it's all about work-life balance and things like that?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you need
Life couldn't be better for Matt. A lovely wife and a great
So
job.
what sort of things do you
But
make
when
to
it
do,
comes to
like,
gym training,
and
there's a hitch.
Matt coming to Auckland must have been a big decision to make together. Was it the right decision?
Well, for everyday life, lifestyle and everything, it was the right choice and definitely the choice that we made to get married. But I know that sometimes I feel a little bit bad to have made him make this choice, because I know that Matthew, for his sports, had a lot of support in Christchurch.
While there's been a lot of adjustment, Matt believes the lonely hours on the track, the travel and juggling work is worth it to be able to be with Sonia.
Well, for me, I add up all the performances over the last 10 years, you know, all the medals, all the PBs, all the experience of travelling overseas, and yeah, you know, and this would have to be the biggest events of my life. Pretty special thing.